Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be playing Lost Continent RPG, and I'm going to be showing you guys the best martial arts build in the game. So I just started this game like yesterday. It's new, it's upcoming, not that much players right now, but it's actually pretty fun. And it's very unique, so it's going to be down in the description down below. And yeah, starting off with what I want to say, the best race, because when you start the game, you're going to choose a race, right? Now the best races I would say is number one, obviously Kappa, okay? Buffs 15% damage, and let me show you guys all the buffs it gives, skill tree, and then you go to your race abilities right here. Okay, so first of all you get defense, so that's pretty useful. And then damage is doubled for 1 second after parrying. Dodge and parry windows are increased. Landing a kick removes its cooldown, so you could like use 2 kicks in a row. And alternating blows is like the best one. Landing a kick increases the next fist attack by 20%. Landing a fist attack increases the kick damage by 20%. And you get a fist spell that could disarm your opponent and weaken them. But if you don't like Kappa, a lot of people call it ugly, which, you know, that's your opinion, then you could go human. Human is pretty good too, gives you like 5%. Gives you like an immortality thing for like 5 seconds, then nominal will or something. But yeah, other than race, I'm going to be going through the skill points. So we're going to be going over here, the character menu, just press M to get to it. And you're going to see strength, hardness, dexterity, mind, charisma. Now obviously, I wouldn't prioritize charisma, mind at all, so don't worry about these two. But obviously number one, strength. As you can see right here, it has a soft cap at 40. That's why I put 15 there. I'm guessing like, I don't know how hard the soft cap is, but I'm guessing it gets really bad at like 50 to 60. So once you like put some points in that and you think it's like soft capped, then I would upgrade hardness. But if you're more of like a speedy playstyle, like you like speed, you like a dodge mechanic, then you could always upgrade dexterity instead of hardness. But I will be putting the rest of my points in hardness. Don't forget these have soft caps too, 50-50, so yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, now that I'm done with the stat points and race and stuff, I'm going to be going through trinkets. Trinkets are very, very important, keep that in mind, and there's actually a lot of martial arts trinkets. And I'll be going over all of them and like the best ones and all that. Now going over the head trinket, I suggest using Legendary Headband. Okay, fist weapons have a chance to crit, dealing triple the damage, 10% chance. I don't see why you wouldn't use that, especially with these weapons right here. I'll be going over my loot after trinkets, but there is one more I will be showing on the screen right now. If you prefer this one, if you're going with a grappling style of martial arts, I would suggest using this one instead. Punches and kicks increase fist damage by 2 per stack, stacking up to 8 times and lasting 10 seconds. Grabbing someone consumes all the stacks to just deal heavy damage. So yeah, if you're going like a grappling build, then use that. If you're just going like a normal fist build, definitely Legendary Headband. Now for the neck area, there is no martial arts buffing neck area. If you're just trying to like PvP, then just use Protective Vest, 10% armor. But if you're just trying to like, you know, move around the map and stuff, use Wingsuit. Pressing space allows you to glide. Very, very useful. Moving on to the belt. Now there's 3 different belts that are all very good, but the one I use is Champion's Belt. Side dodges are replaced with evasive weaves. Fist damage increased by 10%. So it just buffs your fist damage by a lot. I don't see why you wouldn't use that. But another very, very good one is the black belt. Looking down while kicking performs an evasive sweep. Now it tells you that it just does that, but it does way more. It gives you way more kicks. There is an in-depth video on YouTube about like all the kicks. I'll be putting that in the description down below. Shout out to that guy. But yeah, it's very, very useful. But if you don't want to like do all that, I'm not going to be going through all of them in this video, because it's just like a little starter guide for martial artists. So yeah, I would just use Champion's Belt, honestly. Left arm trinket, there's not really anything useful for us, so I would just use like, I guess magic chalk. Like it doesn't really matter, just use anything you want. And right arm, there's 2 options only in the game. Obviously, I would just use brass knuckles. Fist weapons gain 20% piercing. And there's really only 1 feet trinket in the game, which is just spiky sandals. Makes you way faster, and it says that you would scream, but you don't, so don't worry about that. Alright, for weapons, I would just use blaster knuckles. They literally do so much damage. I was fighting a guy with like full samurai armor, and I still 5-shot him with his build. It's crazy. They pierce, They do so much. The special attack does 85 damage. Like, that's crazy. And the piercing is 100%. Okay, now imagine that with all my trinkets too. It's crazy. Now for armor, I'm not gonna lie, I prioritize drip over like actual armor. So I use just white food, you know. But if you're starting out, you're like level 1, I would go ahead and grind for these armors right here. They're called G, and then G pants. They buff attack speed and movement speed. I'll show you how to get them right now. You're just gonna want to follow me real quick. Okay, you're gonna go to the second town. I'm gonna kind of like speed it up for you. Okay. So go to second town and then turn right. And there's gonna be like things, yeah, these things right here. As you can see, this one's already low. Let's see if I could get the armor. Okay, I got a... I'm not gonna lie guys, I got a Mawashi. I did not even know this was in the game. Changes unarmed special attack to a palm strike rush. Okay, there you go. I got the G from that. So yeah, you could also get a very good belt early on. And yeah, and you can get the armor from there, so... Back to what I was saying. That's how you get the starter armor for martial arts. I'm gonna be taking that off. And obviously the endgame armor is gonna be samurai armor. It wouldn't really fit you, but it gives you so much defense that I just don't see why you wouldn't use it. Like this build right here with the armor is gonna make me super tanky, do so much damage. I still have movement. I think it does slow your movement by 10% if you have the full set. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below. I will be putting the Trello down in the description, so that should definitely help you a lot. It helped me a lot because I was very confused at the start of the game. But yeah, the game isn't even finished yet, so don't stress about it too much. Just have fun, make your build, go martial artist, probably the funnest in the game. And yeah, these guys are... See, he's already dead. He's already dead just like that. Is that not crazy? Oh my god, that guy's back. Is he already dead? Oh my god, he is. Oh my god, bro, he died too. I'm telling you guys, this build is crazy. By the way, they had the tankiest armor in the game. Okay, that like big old juggernaut armor, that's the tankiest armor in the game. But it slows your movement down by a lot, so I don't really suggest using it. That's why he was so slow. Okay, that's... okay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.